Ladies and gentlemen, racers, welcome to Brazil, Sao Paulo, with the beautiful mural of Ayrton Senna right there, guys. Hey, we're out here at Interlagos for some F1 action, guys. The last round of the NABS F1 League right here. Season 2 is about to come to a close as we get through at round 11, as we look up to the Assetto Corsa. Guys, this track and this car combination is probably one of the spiciest ones to end the season on, of course, and that's how it was historically, with Brazil being one of the last ones. So, will we find it here? We have two champions going at it. We have Dakota and Rico's going at it back-to-back. Listen, only 10 points in between them, so if there's anything that happens and Dakota can't find his way up into a couple places in front of Rico, we might have a championship upset at the last race right here. As in the previous race, Rico was spun out and didn't get many points. I don't think he got even many, but we'll still have to see it, guys. He'll come back stronger, faster, wiser, and it'll be an epic race of epic proportions right here as we started out for our last round, and quali, guys, has gotten underway. So let's get on in and let's catch some of these cars as it starts here with our championship contender, our P2 in the runner. We got Rico right here, one of the fastest cars out on the grid time and time again. Will he be able to do it? Will he be able to find it? Or will it be Dakota, guys, in the catamaran, the meow-ram? Okay, I'm going to say the name every time. But will it be Dakota securing his championship lead right here into the last round of the NABS? We'll have to find out and see at that moment. Onion, guys, another fast driver, has been out here on the grid getting P2s. He's repping, I think it's Jamaica. I'm not sure which one that is. But let's see if Onion was able to find it. Now, if it was the wrong one, you guys are all going to clown on me in the chat after this. But hey, I don't know my flags that well. It is what it is. Behind Onion right now, we've got Joe Milano 4. He's racing now in the Ferrari. So he's taken Bot's place for the last race. He's gone into the Ferrari, man. This is going to be an epic race to be able to see that. Now let's go for it. Let's go for it, indeed. Let's get it. Let's get a view. 107.3. We saw them doing 107.1s before. So as the track gets into better conditions, they're all on soft tires for this qualifying. Guys, the rules for NABS racing is you have to switch your tire compounds at least once. So you have to go from mediums to soft or soft to mediums. But other than that, it could be up to you. You can do medium, soft, soft. You can look for medium, medium, soft. You can do soft at the beginning and then medium and then soft. There's literally, sky's the limit, but strategy is everything, guys. And yes, we actually do have a safety car, okay, in this as well. Let me just get it on here. Our, our safety car driver of the day, guys. We got the techie racer himself. Esteban is going to be doing his due diligence to keep the cars safe out on the grid. So we're going to be happy to catch you there, Esteban. Now let's get out here. Dakota's looking to get another flying lap. I think today they're trying hard for it. You know, all season they haven't been qualifying, but really today they're getting out for it. They're both qualifying. Rico, Dakota, everybody is qualifying because they have everything to lose here on the last round. And let's get in here with Michael Sedlecki, who's been really looking good. He was in P2 last race. Maybe we'll find up into the podium here. He's just in P6 right now in the qualifying. Let's go catch a few more of our drivers. It seems like that wasn't the lap for him. He stopped for it. Guys, we got Niche here in the reserve driver car. He's back at it in action. It's good to see a few free drivers out on the track, as well as Page, guys. Well, he's in the pits right now. But we got Dablo back in it. Dablo SV5. Yeah, I don't have his tags. So there's a few drivers I'm missing the tag for them today. But the reason being is I haven't seen Dablo since season 1, I think, of the NABS. It's been a minute since I've seen him out on the track. He's one of the quick drivers. Let's see if he's going to be able to put a time down into qualifying. Another quick driver, speaking of fast, is Joe Milano 4 right here. He's taking Bot's seat today in the Ferrari. And let me tell you, he's doing it right. He's doing right by that car, and he's driving absolutely flat out quick. It's a good look for him today. So let's see. His partner in crime is going to be Dras. And, man, Dras has been finding some unlucky races at the beginning of the season, but I think as it's gone on, he's getting cleaner and cleaner races in. Honestly, not for him being cleaner, just for him getting luckier and luckier, because sometimes, guys, the safety cars and everything, the contacts, the collisions, you don't get lucky with that one. Yo, Bot It's going to be a good race. Good luck to you. I mean, you're not racing it, but good luck to directing it. So it should be a fun one. Are you going to be the actual race director with Esteban being a safety car? Is that the situation? And Rich, what up? How we doing? Are you just finishing up work today? It's happy Friday for y'all who are finishing up a long weeks of work, getting into the F1 Friday. And we'll see here as our fellow Canadian Garfield Couch 99 is getting out onto the track. Get a different view on him right there. Boom. Some of these different camera angles. They have been out here. Okay, Rico's trying to get a fast lap in here. He got a 107.1 before, so let's see if he's going to be able to get it. But let's look through our some of the other drivers that we haven't gotten to just yet. We'll get back to the front runners in a moment. We got Phil McCrack back on the track, ready to attack. Man, the man is back. It is it's good to see Phil back out on here. He seems to have taken a little bit of a break between some of the races, but now we're getting it in once more to see him in full glory fighting on this beautiful Interlagos track right here. It's going to be epic to see Phil back out on the track, to see like Cheese, Joe Milan, Dakota, Rico. They're all going to be battling. It's going to be intense. The middle of the pack has really become merged with the front of the pack right now, and it is going to be trains of situations as Rico, guys, we are going to get on board with him because holy moly, he's run down an absolute flyer of a lap. Oh, into a little bit of a disaster of this one. It's okay. We're going to catch him on that one, but let's see, guys. Will Dakota be able to catch up with this? He wants to get through. It looks like a good lap for him. Not quite. Was it invalidated? Because it didn't change his time at all. Looks like he's going to get into the pits, try and get out maybe one more time. With fresh tires and low fuel, these guys are doing every trick in the book that they know. And including Rico's doing the same thing. He messes up the lap, he gets out there. Low fuel, fresh tires, optimum grip, and you set it in for another lap. As well, guys, obviously the track, the rubber's getting laid down, so there's going to be way more grip for every driver there that has it available. Now let's see. As who have we been missing right here? We've kind of gone over everyone. We've seen Dablo. Let's go with Manry Thespades out here in the Renault. He's been getting clean races in. I think consistent races, getting into the points in majority of his races. And now it's out to the last round to see what Manry Thespades could do with this race here in the Renault. It's going to be interesting. You never really know. It's always a mixed bag, especially with these safety cars at this moment. And you know, let's go get in on our resident Spider Monkey as he's getting in on one of his laps. He's in 10th place right now. A crazy place to be, but he did say he was going for some kind of medium strategies. He's looking super good, oversteering into the Assetto Corsa. Absolutely flying fast. And Dakota, guys, getting out onto the track right behind Spider Monkey. It's going to be very interesting what happens from this. He's letting a few cars go. He's going for the out lap. All right, and that's going to be it. Rico, guys, getting in a faster lap. 107 flat is still his fast lap. But let's see if this one's going to be his flyer. He knows it's going to have to be this one. You know, everything is riding on the line of this last lap to be able to stay ahead. But he's already 3/10 ahead of Dakota. So if he gets anything better here and goes into the 106s, that would be just a scary crime. I think he hasn't got it, so he's just lifting, going around. Or he's just that smooth. He's just that much of a smooth operator, guys. You'll never know because we don't have the Delta live. Maybe we'll fix that up for next time. Now, it definitely seems like he's lifting, not pushing everywhere he can be. He's confident with that lap. Now, let's see, guys, as Dakota gets through. He's looking for it. This is the last lap of qualification that we're going to get here in Interlagos for Dakota for this season. What will it be from the Caterham driver? I always say that wrong. I know it's like Caterham or something like that. We just go with it. We just fly with it, okay? He's not invalidating, keeping one tire over the line at all times. And it is looking like a flyer lap. We're staying on board with this because it is our championship runner right now who will be able to potentially get into P1. He's getting a bit of locking, getting out there a bit wide onto the curbs, but that should be okay. He's flying by Spider Monkey. Let's go, setting himself up really wide. And out he goes, and in he goes. We need the track descriptors right here for me. The Pico di Pato, all this, that Arangina. All the corner names. Where is it? Don't even know where it is. I guess it's just gone. We don't have track description here. Ganter Cheese gets a little bit of a slipstream from his teammate, guys. Will it be enough to get him into the P1 position right here? He's 3/10 off. He's going through quick, but will it be quick enough? No, and he's going into the wall. He's saying, damn it. Okay, let's see Joe Milan getting through on his last lap right here. Or I think he's already through. Let's go. Some of the other drivers are already ready off on the grid. Dude, they were doing proper team play right there to try and get Dakota up ahead for that last lap. That was very interesting, okay? You're totally allowed to do that, and that was great to see that we actually have proper team play going on. Insane. Yo, Rich, you're gonna try out the AMS update? Let us know how it is.
Says BTW, did you forgot to feed the dog, mate? I can hear him barking bow wow.
Bow wow.
Woof,
Woof.
bow wow. Woof, woof. Bow wow. Woof, woof. Bow wow.
Last lap for Onion.
Woof, woof. See.
I think Onion's already done his qualifying. Did he get through? Was he able to get in another lap right here? Let's see his last lap, if it's going to be the one as he gets over the line. He's 0.7 up. Should be the last car to get through. And he does get up to P5 with that last lap. He goes from a 0.7 up to a 0.5 gap. So he's around 107.5. Hey, that's great in terms of not having to catch a car or two when you're getting through. Now, guys, anything is going to be the thing of what can happen. Anything can happen. It's the last round. And I can't believe it's been 11 rounds around this season in the NABS, okay? Incredible, to say the least. Now we're going to get our car set off and out of the range from everyone else. And we're going to get ready to start this race off. Man, this grid is so tight. And just at the end, I think even Dakota got passed by Joe Milan and Phil McCrack on that last 2 laps. I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. So Rico, as he's looking to get the championship belt, you know, he's looking for the championship right here. It's going to be Joe Milan behind him. So let's get on in and see, guys. Let's go for it. In P1.
Says Adam, give me a race summary cause I wasn't here to watch it, sadly.
We'll give you a summary of that one after, but we're doing right now. We got 4 minutes to go over this grid. So if we can, we'll do the race summary in a bit. Guys, in P1, he's decided to qualify this race because he knows he has to put it down today. He's 10 points behind in P2 in the championship. Rico is out here in the Renault looking amazing. Behind him, guys, sitting in bot seat in the Ferrari. I think it's a worthy driver of it. Joe Milan is absolutely quick. He's qualified himself into P2. So let's see if he's going to find it. And guys, Phil McCrack is back on the attack on the track. Let's go. Don't look back. He's here. It's Phil McCrack driving in, I think is what, the Minardi. He's looking like a free driver on my end, but he's not. Behind him, boys, it is going to be the battle to see if Dakota can run and catch up to Rico. He's starting up in P4. He's starting on the soft tires as well. But will he be able to catch up? He's currently 175 points. Rico's at 165 points. 10 points between them, okay, guys? And it's one race, the last championship race to see it happen. Let's go. Let's go. Onion, guys, had a beautiful quali right at the end. Was able to get himself from P7 up into P5. And he's swinging the wheels like he knows we're watching him. Good luck to Onion, guys. And here, the Steven Cheesin up in P6. He's gotten better pace every single race. And now he's found himself into P6, but he's starting on medium tires for an alternate strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him. Behind Onion and Cheese, we've got the teammate of Onion in the Toyota. We got Michael Sedlecki looking real good, seeing if he can put the pace down. He was a lot faster last week, and I think Interlagos is a tricky track, but I still see it in P7 in front of the other Ferrari driver. Yes, that's it. Dras has gotten out into P8 with disqualification. And I almost said disqualification, but I said this qualification. He's not getting disqualified. He's going to be put in now here, starting this race on time. I think one of the previous races, he literally started like a lap behind and try and catch up. It didn't work, but hey, we still try on. Guys, Armin is going to be out here in the BMW, I think it is, right? It's the BMW indeed. Looking pretty good. Will he be able to finish this race? He's DNF before, but he's also hit the podium before. So will it be a race for him to find it? Guys, he's in the top 10. It's Manry Thespedes looking to get points today. Will he find it? He's the Renault teammate to Rico, so it could be some team play if Rico gets around enough and they can give each other slipstreams. We could find it. We've also got Spider Monkey. He knows I'm getting down here. He's wiggling the wheels. He's looking good in the elephant livery. All right, the IRC, the Indian Racing Community livery. Good luck to Spider Monkey for this race as we get the monks. It's starting. It's going to begin in just a moment. We have 1 minute to go to get this race started. We have Garfield Couch 99, my fellow Canadian, in the Lotus, guys. Has been consistent in this series, but has found himself into P12. So it's going to be a recovery race from him. He's starting on the soft tires to see if he can find it and find the pace, guys. Haven't seen Dablo all season long, but now we get him in, and it's going to be a fun one. Starting P13, is going on the alternate medium strategy. Let's see if it pays off for him in the reserve car. Another reserve driver, we have Niche. Sitting out pretty, looking good. It's going to be soft tire start for Niche. We'll see what he can get with only 3 cars behind him, and one of them is Wooly in the Lucky Strike. Will he strike luck today? Let's see if it's going to be that for Wooly. He's going to be out in the back. There's 2 cars behind him, though, so he's going to have to watch his back for Paige. In the other minority, Paige is looking good. He's almost looking at me. Holy shoot. Did he just look at the camera? That was so Giga Chad. Oh my God. And guys, Laluch is also going to be out here, but we have 20 seconds to go until the race. And yes, I have to just say that we have our safety car driver, Estimba, is in here today for the safety car to be safe. Now let's go. What will it be as we get on with this beautiful race start? We're going TV Cam 1 by ChrisTV86, and the lights are about to go out as we get on for the last round of NABS Season 2, as the lights are about to go out here. And it's going to be lights out, and away we go for this epic round 11 at Interlagos as Ricos gets on by. He's getting a good go-ahead start at this race. Dakota's looking to get on the inside of Phil McCrack to try and catch it at the beginning of the race, but he's not quite able to make it, not yet. Ricos got out ahead, Joe Milan as well, and Phil McCrack and Dakota are going out for a battle, guys, but it is also Onion who's battling it out. It seems with Armin, who's made himself up a couple places, as Dakota and Phil McCrack go down into the inside. Dakota makes it through, and we have a huge incident right here as Armin flies out of the track, and we have a few cars trying to get back on. Let's see what it'll be, guys. I see no safety car just yet, and let's see if Spider Monkey's going to be able to catch up with this. Dakota's got himself into a P3 situation. Can he run away from Mr. Phil McCrack in this situation? Drass has found himself a couple of places at the beginning of this race as well, from the carnage of Armin catching up and then running out. Here, let me get my Delta over here. Can't believe that happened. Man, what a start to this race, and Joe Milan is only 6/10 away from our race leader Rico. It's going to be an intense race to see who has better pace over the stint, who has more consistency. We have seen some moments in this series where Rico has made mistakes up in P1 or up in P2, and he's going to have to stay extremely consistent as he gets through in the first lap right here, and he holds his first lap in P1 trying to get a championship, but Dakota not far behind. I think Dakota only needs to get 3rd, maybe 4th place to be able to claim his championship here. Based on how many points get allotted at the end of the race, and we're going to have to do the math on that in just a moment, but we're seeing some potential battling going on as Spider Monkey's getting onto the slipstream of Manry Thespedes, maybe going to look to send on the inside, but he doesn't decide to do it just then and there, not yet anyways. And as we join back our race leaders, Dakota in P3, Rico in P1, and Joe Milan. So Joe Milan is a little bit of a sandwich with our championship runners, and it might be just that amount of spice that we need to be added into this race to see what can happen between these championship contenders. It is a fairly good start, though. We had a crash at the beginning with Armin, and maybe, I think it was Michael. It could have been them two as they're still going wheel and wheel, side to side, and they're getting some contact right there as Armin is getting spun up by just touching the inside of Paige's wing, I guess. Is Michael? Wow, he's lagging quite a bit there. My goodness. Wow, Joe Milan getting the fastest lap behind of Rico. Rico, the pressure is on right now, and Phil McCrack as well getting a fast lap in here. So it's anybody's race. I mean, listen, if Joe Milan and Phil McCrack can qualify in front of Dakota, Dakota's not safe at all in this situation. He's got a little bit of a gap from Joe, and it seems like Phil is creeping his way back up. It's going to be a long race, 45 laps. I thought it was going to be a 40-lap race, and here it is, 45 laps. My goodness. Holy moly. Phil's just looking for it. He's getting closer and closer and closer. You might just find it one of these days. Let's just get into a different alternate camera angle and see this battle from a different perspective. With that dirty air that you're getting. So like these situations we have here, like Joe Milan who's chasing Rico, he's now in a good amount of dirty air, and that's really going to hurt him It looks like he had to lift getting out onto the straight. He's still got a slipstream, but it's a tight race between these front runners right here. As we're looking on, Niche is really close as well to look to make the pass on Drass. He just got passed by Drass, actually. As Cheese as well getting up, looking to make the move. And they have a little bit of a train through 5, 6, and 7 happening right now. So Train's up in 1 to 4 and 5, 6 to 7. And Spider Monkey is seemingly fallen behind, guys. That is, seems 1 to 7 are in a line looking good. And behind them, there is a huge gap to these cars. But we're going to set our sights on the battles up ahead, as it is indeed a safety car. It was safety car that did get deployed in that lap, and it came out right ahead of the
Protect TI says gear thing is
the go-aheaders.
He ain't in second, I think.
Yeah, I guess the gear thing is not bugged. It is not. I've seen people break the rules before, okay? I've seen them break them before. The rules, guys, is that you have to stay in second gear. You cannot get out of second gear. You cannot be in second gear speeds. And some of the drivers are allowed to catch up. So there was a huge incident that kept the back of the pack up. So now they're going to get a safety car just so we can restart this race. And honestly, I don't think this is going to change that much for some of our drivers, but it could change the strategy. Like in terms of how this race has gone on, Rico, Joe Milan, Dakota, Phil McCrack, and then we've got Drass. Behind him, we got Cheese, and we have Niche, then Spider Monkey. And Spider Monkey was one of the drivers that had fallen off maybe to one of those incidents. But now they're all going to be back in a line, ready for a restart. It's going to be anybody's race, to be honest. It's going to be absolutely anybody's race. Oh, need a posture check out here. Now let's see how many races, how many laps we're going to be getting ahead here. In the meantime, guys, let's go check out a replay. I wish, next season, guys, I'm going to get a transition. But right here, no transition. We're just going to get on out to the beginning of this race. So about 5 minutes in. And we're going to see how we got on from Rico's POV from the beginning of this. He just got away scot-free off that. And it was a little bit from Michael Selecki, who found himself in a dive bomb situation. Oh, as he lagged into Onion a little bit. Oh, and he's just... Oh my goodness, so that's what was happening with him. So there's a little bit of lag moment. It's a good thing there was a safety car. And then I believe it was Armin that was getting through here, and they were going side by side with Onion, and he couldn't find the rotation, and him and Onion just go out for it. So, man, what a tough look at the beginning of the race. For such a tight corner, being on the inside is a very difficult situation. And then later on in this race, I believe there was some incidents. I'm not sure if it was Armin. I'm not sure of the exact definition of the incidents, but now we're gonna get back out on track, catch our safety car queue right here, and see what else happened. That was just lap 1, guys. That wasn't the safety car. That wasn't the cause for it. But having a safety car being called in at lap 4 or 5 is definitely a thing for pace. The tires are going to be cold, and it does seem like it's in this lap, guys, as the safety car has gone off. I love a quick safety car as we get back into it. All the cars just catch up, and we go back for more racing. Rico hasn't started off just yet, but once he does, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. He gets through. He started off now as we go, and it's lights out and away we go to start out this race once more with our second safety car restart. Getting on quick on the power, and Joe Milan is quick onto it. He gets Rico on the inside line coming into T1. Rico overshot it just a little bit, and now it's Dakota looking to go over on the outside on Rico. Will he be able to do it? They're side by side now. Oh my goodness, the 2 championship contenders, and Joe Milan is getting out here in P1. Will they be able to find it going side by side? They do. Of course they do. They're championship contenders for a reason. They're clean with it. Now let's see as they get around. They're doing more side-by-side racing as Dakota has found his way in front of Rico in this moment. and they're dead set on it. Rico just getting super close, not touching it just yet, but is he going to get a better line on the inside? It does seem like that. He's getting a bit of oversteer, just enough, and is Dras looking to actually make an attack right here as Dakota's locking up a little bit of those brakes in that moment. Holy moly. This is the kind of race that we want to see happening right here at Interlagos. This is the kind of action that we want to get to 100% as we get onto Dakota. And let's see, as we go after the safety car restart, Joe Milan has a 1 second lead off of these cars right here. And it is clear. It is the way we got. And he's here, guys. 7 laps in, and Joe Milan is going to be leading this race as Rico is deadly looking to catch up to this. He knows, guys, that the championship does run on him getting ahead. And the slipstream was pretty big right there. I don't know if it was a little lift by Dakota, but it definitely looked like a huge slipstream. And Rico's able to hold down that speed, but Dakota's dead on his tail right away. We're just going into these cockpit views, guys, for these battles, I swear. Lost a little bit of time right there. He's going to try and get back. Let's see if he's able to do it. Let's see if Dakota will be able to find it. These camera angles on the third one are just absolutely gorgeous for watching this side-by-side racing that we're getting. It's not super side-by-side in the sector on corners, and I think that's the best thing. In Interlagos, it's quite difficult. You lose a lot of time if you end up a little bit too much in the battles. And I think Dakota is safe as long as he finishes 1 position or like maybe 2 positions behind Rico Max. I think he'll be safe in terms of the championship, but Rico's going to look for it. He's going to see, can he catch back up to P1? Can he get that position? Will it be the one? Now let's get into this battle that we've got here with Dakota's teammate. We got Cheese looking to get away, looking to run away, but Armin is hot on pursuit. He's going on the outside. Will he be able to find it? They're going side by side. It's a move he did right at the beginning. Will he be able to find it once again? Getting a bit of locking up in the brakes. And they're going through it side by side once more. Holy. And Armin makes the pass just like that. Making it look like a smooth operator. As we get back into our leaders right here. Our championship contenders going out for this race, guys. It is the last round of this season. And Dakota and Rico are neck and neck in this championship. And right now, as it is, even if Dakota finishes 1 place behind of Rico, I think it's enough for him to win. Maybe 2 would be okay, but we have to do the exact math on what those positions would be. We'll do a check on that. And it is pits time as 2 of the cars are going into the pits, guys. Let's see how their pit runs goes. Joe Milan is getting out through here, and is Rico and Dakota going into the pits. So Dras, a few of the other drivers are getting out there, and let's see if this strategy pays off for them. Onion is getting out of the pits from a previous lap. I guess Onion got spun up, got some damage. He's like, you know what? Let's just pit. Let's just have it at it. Don't have to worry about it. Oh, apparently Manry Despot is talking. Onion had some incidents with them. It's twice, and now is safety car condition. So I guess that is also why the track got into a safety car situation right now. So let's see here. Is Cheese going to be able to catch up? This is crazy because in terms of timing, I don't think Rico and Dakota could have had a better timing for that pit stop. And it was within the pit stop. Dakota got ahead of Rico. No way, dude. All right, I need to check this out. I need to see what happened. Let's go into the replay right here. Go on to Dakota's POV. Coming into the pits, he's behind of Rico. And then somehow, some way, he gets ahead. Maybe he didn't miss his pit box. Maybe he just had a better pit entry. Let's see what happened here. Was the championship all gonna boil down to a pit stop, guys? Nearly perfect, right on the line. Looks like he had just amount of time. Gets his fuel, gets his new tires on. He's gone on to medium tires, and he's off. And it seems like Rico has been a little bit slower, and he just gets it through on the pit stop. Guys, shout out to the crew right there for that one. They got out, and then it was like safety car right away after this. See how they were racing? And then it was safety car right after this. And that was it. Boom. That's incredible that they had that timing. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get back into live. Let's go check it out. We have Joe Milan up front. He hasn't pitted yet. but he's on old soft tires. So he's going to like have to hope for something to happen at the beginning of the safety car restart, because I don't know if those tires will hold on. And we've got Dakota and Rico. Maybe they saw something on the track map that would have indicated that that was going to happen. But hey, what we're having right here is a Ferrari 1-2 situation, which, listen, I'm not going to complain. It looks pretty. It looks very, very pretty. Whew. Do we have any static camera angles? Sometimes I like those static camera angles. We have a lot of camera angles. We even have those ones. We even have these ones. I like this one. This is really cool for seeing where the grid's at. You get to see a little bit more, a bit bigger of the picture. I guess the triple screen helps me a little bit more. If I put the Logitech on, you guys see like how these triple screens, like I'm able to see just that little bit extra. Might as well just keep this on, right? Make it a bit smaller. Yeah, just like this. I have a wheel too, guys. Just because I'm not racing doesn't mean I don't have a wheel. Wait, what happened here? What did I just miss? What did I just miss? Did Dras go into the pits? I guess he went into the pits. So he got soft tires on? Wait, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute right here. What happened there? What happened there? You got teleported back to the pits. You got teleported back to the pits. You just got a free pit stop. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck happened to Dras? That's super weird. That is super, super weird. All right, let's get on board here. Our safety car driver, Esteban's looking super good. He's driving the Cupra. He's part of the TCR gang right now. Hey, Cupra. He's got all those F1 cars behind him. You see those F1 cars in the rearview mirror? He's not nervous at all. Now, I believe, guys, I think it's going to be safety car in this lap. So we will be seeing the safety car be driving away. And the rest of the grid will be held up by Joe Milan, who's going to be starting our race off. Man, I should have done this view before. This one is awesome for the safety car. That's absolutely insane. All right, y'all. Nice driving from our safety car. Resident Esteban, the techie racer. All right, let's see, guys. Where will Joe Milan go for a race restart here? Wow, that was the thing. That happened. It's going for a slow motion ride right here. A slow motion ride as we see it. I think he's going to start right after this. I definitely think it's going to be right here. Oh boy. There we go. He's off. And away we go. I think he's caught a lot of the grid sleeping on that one, and he's going to have to need it because this is a situation, guys, where they're out there with soft tires. They did not pit just yet. They're going to have to find some pace or hope that some kind of incidents or something like that happens as Spider Monkey's going out wide, and it seems like, guys, it's Armin or Phil McCrack, guys. Phil McCrack has gone off super wide. I don't know if it was because of a collision or something like that. But holy moly, this middle of the pack has gotten into a spicy time right here as Rico is looking to catch back up to Dakota after that pit kind of maneuver that Dakota got on Rico earlier. Yeah. You can look the whole race? Yeah. I love that. You were co-driver in the Renault Clio GT today? No way, dude. That's insane. Co-driver. Good for you, Rich. Get on in. Get it. All right, Dakota's losing a bit of pace from his teammate, but it is his teammate. So will it be these orders of be like, get cheese, make sure that Dakota can get through, and then try and build a gap? Dakota is hopefully going to say his teammate's going to give him some help, but what's happening here as we get out onto the exit? into the straight. Manry Thespades looking to get onto the inside. It's a bit of contact. And Garfield's going to be able to get back out onto the grid. Luckily, guys, there's no damage and no one spun out like crazy, or else that would have been another safety car. And then I think Joe Milan would have been very happy from that. As they go deep into the braking zone, it's going to be a little bit of Spider Monkey spinning out. One car has to go into the corner cut zone to avoid collision. And they get on through for more laps right here. Oh my goodness, it's quite a race. And it seems like, yes, Dakota has been led by his teammate in this situation. And Cheese is going to put the brakes on a little bit. I think they're going to do a little bit of team play. Yeah, it is a little bit of team play right here as Cheese is looking to slow down Rico just a little bit. And nothing is wrong with that.
Through goes Hamilton. Unbelievable stuff coming out of the final corner.
Indeed, unbelievable stuff indeed. Now, this is oh my gosh, a little bit of a bump from Rico to Cheese. And it's going to be Cheese off in a run. And who is this who is off the track? This is RJ for a minute. We have RJ, where RJ didn't start the race off. What's he doing in here? Rico and Cheese going side by side. Cheese on the inside, Rico's on the outside. Will they be able to have enough room right here? They're leaving enough space, and Rico gets the inside line for the next one. And he is off, and away he goes. Guys, that timing, though, that battle was 5 seconds of time, okay? 5 seconds of time. When we say that Cheese was doing God's work, and he's also made the move on Rico to get ahead of him again. He's really not letting him go. He is really not letting him go, and Rico is going to be extremely frustrated from these moments right here as Manry Thespades, Rico's teammate, shows up behind, and there's nothing he can do. He's in a little bit of a pickle of a situation right now as they're losing more time to Dakota from this battle. And as well, Joe Milan is getting away with it. But guys, Joe has to pit. He should be pitting sometime soon. 14 laps that he's done on these soft tires. And it is going to be maybe not in this lap. He's still going on. How long are they going to last? That is the real question. He's done a 108.2. Hey, I think he's doing okay, guys. That's still a second. That's still 1 whole second off of the pace with good grip and everything. As Manry Thespades, Rico's own teammate, was looking to potentially send a fakie on the inside. Man, we have all eyes on Rico right here as he's just trying to catch up to Cheese to be able to get through. It's been tough with the dirty air. Cheese has been putting on quite the defense from a driver that has been in the middle of the pack through most of this season, now into a P3 position and holding back our old champion. And what the heck just happened? Is he back? Oh my god, he's back. He went into the ground and he was resurrected, guys. He's pulling out some miracles right here. He's a miracle worker. And just like that, Dakota's 8 seconds ahead. Cheese is 3 seconds ahead. Well, yeah, Dakota is 8 seconds behind. Cheese is 8 seconds behind. I mean to say it like that, just saying. And when is Joe Milan going to get into the pits, man? When is this guy going to go for a pit stop? He's just getting pace after pace. Did I not see that he stopped for soft tires before? Is that something I missed right here? As Drast looks to send on the inside of Manry Thespades. Can he get it? He's on the soft tires. Manry's on the medium tires. Cannot defend that. Drast gets through up into P5. Well done with that move. And we have Garfield as well. Another move going out onto the inside to Phil McCrack. Makes the move, and there's Onion right behind trying to catch up. It seems like Onion got himself caught up into some kind of incidents and some collisions this race as there are 3 cars going out over here. Let's see who's going to be able to hold out on the outside, the inside. Phil McCrack's going to be holding it down. Garfield is staying out up front under all this pressure. It's Armin. They're in a pack of 4 right now. Rico's out. Rico's out. Wait, what happened? He's back in. Oh my gosh, and he's lagged out. And he spun Dakota. No, he spun Cheese. What the heck? Yo, Federico, they were fast. What was the best time in that race? You got P6 though? Congratulations. It's still good. You're still getting so much points for your elo, man. Trust me. You're still coming out, showing up. Huge, huge shows. All All right, guys, Rico's going to get on the inside line on Duras right here, and I can't believe what's happened because Rico, like, completely lagged out on my screen, and it looked like he went straight into Cheese, so, like, some connection issues from the championship contender, and Cheese now is going to be up into P7 as Rico only 2/10 behind of Duras in the Ferrari. Rico's definitely had more pace, but Duras is on the medium tires. I mean, Duras on the soft tires. Rico's on the mediums. Rico's mediums are fresh. Duras's softs are fresh as well because he basically got pitted for whatever reason, has found himself back up into P3, which is incredible. Quite a recovery for him. And we're seeing some battles going on in this middle pack as well. Armin, Onion, Garfield still getting it on. And it looks like getting down into the braking zone. Will it be Onion trying to find a smoother line out? It is controller driver versus controller driver here as Onion and Garfield going toe-to-toe with Armin right in front looking to get away. Armin definitely had some pace this race. And let's see the Spider Monkey battle. He's got a bit of a slipstream on Manry Thespedes, but it doesn't matter because Thespedes goes off into the pit and he's trying to get a different strategy. He's getting off the mediums, probably jumping onto a fresh pair of soft tires. And Spider Monkey, guys, he's on his soft tire stint. Looks like he's pitted for from mediums. Started the race on mediums, went to soft, and now he's looking to send on the inside of Rico. And Rico can't defend that. It's a very difficult corner to defend. And even lifting, it looks like Rico's having a tough time on this race. He's lifting quite a lot. He's lost 1.5 seconds of time. I don't know if that's because of lag. Maybe he's trying to fix something. Definitely heartbreak for him today. As Takota looking in the championship position right here to fatten out his lead in the championship. It might just be him to win it all in the NABS Season 2. It might just be it. But we're going to have to see till the end of this race. There's still so many laps to go, guys. What a long race that they've got for us. 45 laps around as we just start our 19th lap. And Joe Milan on these soft tires. When did Joe pit, guys? When did Joe pit? Because I can't believe softs are running lasting this long. So it must have been that Joe pitted on the first safety car. Yeah. 204.5 was the fastest. You're doing 205.3 every lap, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, dude, it seems like 204 is where it's at. And we got to just conquer those bumps a little bit more. Focus on the exits and those wide entries after the long straights. I think he'll find a few tenths, Federico. I think he will. I think he will. We might be getting back into the Mazdas after this for more LFM action. So if you're still around racing, we might catch you. If not, no worries. But hey, it's always a good day to be out here on Low Field Motorsport. But we're not out here on Low Field Motorsport. We're out here on the NABS, guys. If you want to get into it, get involved, and become one of the drivers that's on this league for next season that's going to be starting out. And you can be on the big screen with Adam Galaxy here because I'll be commentating the next season as well. So you'll see it out here. And you can join it right there through that Discord. It is finally it after 19 laps. Joe Milan has gone into the pits. And now Takota, who pitted earlier on near the near the safety car. He's getting out and he's on the medium tires, but it's Dras who's catching up with this pace. It's incredible. Takota goes 1, Dras goes 2. Will Spider Monkey also be able to find his way ahead of Joe Milan? Maybe, yes. He's just getting out of the pits. Is Rico going to be able to get in front without getting too much traffic? Yes, as well. So what a crazy moment as Joe was doing the fastest lap on those old soft tires. And now he's getting out into a P5 position because of the fact that he didn't pit before. And it is Dras getting on through to get into P1 for the first time in this race, okay? Getting over our championship leader of Takota and putting himself into P1. I think Dakota's not going to be too upset with that. He's on medium tires, so his stint is going to go a little bit longer. So Dras is probably going to end up pitting before Takota, but that's totally makes sense why there's a difference in pace right here. As Onion has left the server. Guys, it seems like Onion's out for this race. He was out of the top 10. He couldn't catch up with it, and he's just decided to retire the car. Unfortunate race for Onion, man. Man, you probably do one more race because you have to do 0.0 SR before the D3 races. Oh, man, you're just grinding your SR. Okay. Well, hopefully you're keeping it clean, too. That's what we're talking about. What D3 races series are you looking to do? Maybe the multi-class? Multi-class, a little bit of sports car series, perhaps? That would be fun. Seeing as this race will end, like, I guess at, like, in like the next 40 minutes, we probably should be able to do the next Monster race, actually. So yeah, we'll see you in there if we do. Awesome. Guys, getting back into it, getting locked in. Manry Thespedes only 0.4 seconds out. Is hot on pursuit of Mr. Phil McCrack right here. And Phil's been under pressure from a lot of the drivers today. Interlagos has been very hard as they look to get a little bit of lockup on the inside wheel. Is the no ABS league. That's why they call it the NABS league, guys, because it's no ABS. Aha, no ABS. Who would have thought? It's true. Oh my gosh, Manry's flipping the car. He almost flipped it completely. How the heck did that happen? At Interlagos, he's losing a position off of this to Spider Monkey. Gets back out on the track safely, and he goes off for it. I can't believe that, actually. We just saw this. Holy moly. As Spider Monkey's going to be behind the back marker right there. Let's take a look at what's happening up front, guys. Dakota is not even 6 seconds ahead. He's only 1.5. No, he is 6 seconds ahead of Rico right here. Whoop, the camera's not really working out. Okay, maybe that's because Rico keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. That is so weird. He must be having some kind of issues this race. He must be. But let's see, guys. If Dras can finish this race up in the podium position, this would be a huge race for the Ferrari to close up this season. Yo, Sisak, it's my monitor size. All three of them are 24-inch curved. So all three are curved. And they're 1080. So 3 times 1080 on 24-inch curves. They're all the same. They're Dell monitors, 24-inch curves. They're all the same monitor. I was lucky to be able to get a deal on this monitor. I already had one, and I got a few more, so that's what it is. Now, Dras, guys, gets into the pits. I was saying, how many laps can he lead out in this race? He's having to pit here. Will he be coming out ahead of Joe Milan as Dakota gets into a P1 position to start leading this race? Rico's going to get into a P2 position. Dras still in the pits as Joe Milan, his teammate in the Ferrari today, is looking to get out of the track. And it is Dras slowly getting out. He still has the pit limiter on. Joe Milan getting through as no problem, is getting a quite a gap. How many seconds? 2.5, maybe 3 seconds away from Dras right there. His teammate in the Ferrari just going to be able to catch up to him. But a 3 and a 4 situation is looking good. And Dras is on the medium tires. Potentially, I wouldn't say till the end of the race, but I would definitely say till pretty far in. I would say pretty far in. He might land himself in a good position right there as we get on. Dakota's leading our race now. He's going to be in a fortunate position for this. But how long will it last? Will he be able to keep it down? Will he get the jitters, guys? He's in the championship position. He's P1 in our championship and P1 in the last round, so this could be it. But if he loses any positions, if he's 2 positions behind of Rico, it could be a disaster for him. Let's not jinx anything right now as he gets through at the beginning of this lap 24. Gets by the back marker, has 7 seconds up. So he's looking to do a little bit of Max Verstappen moment. But the grid is spread out, guys. As we see on the top here, top right, I'm looking at the track map. We have quite a spread. Quite a spread indeed. These settings, map. Increase the scale. Maybe just make it a little bit bigger for this. 100%. Looks good to me. Joe Milan only 10 seconds behind Rico. It's very much a spread out grid, but the 2 Ferraris could look to work together. We have some battles going on around here, and it is Phil McCrack looking to put the defense, not the attack, onto Spider Monkey. Spider Monkey's been pushing it out here. He's looking to get his P5. He's been the P5 merchant for the last couple rounds. Not the previous round, but 3 rounds before that, he was P5, 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 all in a row. So let's go. Let's see it from the Spider Monkey. He's hot on pursuit of Mr. Phil McCrack right here, getting on really close, and now he's getting out with a bit of that oversteer. Just able to find it, has enough on it. He's getting a nice slipstream. Will he be able to send it? He's going for the inside. He's got more speed. He's going on the shorter part of the track. Now they're going side by side through T1. What'll it be? Phil McCrack's looking to get a swinging outside line. Spider Monkey's getting a lot of lockup on the inside, but it looks like he's through on that pass up into P5 for the Spider Monkey. And hey, it's not over for Mr. Phil McCrack as Manry Thespedes looks to get in on some of this action right here. Oh my goodness, a little bit of moving. He's dodging, swerving, weaving, catches the dirty air, and he almost went straight into the wall and could have potentially caused a huge incident right there that could have called for a safety car, but not yet. As, guys, we get into Joe Milan, who is our fastest driver right here. He had a 108, but none of the racers have really got on the soft tires and gotten low fuel to be able to do a fast lap like quali. It's really interesting to see how in quali, with all those perfect conditions, you get the soft tires, the low fuel, you're able to get such a quick lap in. And yet on race pace, it is like you just want to get consistency over laps on the best time that you could possibly get with that fuel and tire combination at the time. Now, we will probably find some quicker laps into the 107s as we get down into the end of this race, but it is just interesting to see, guys, 1 minute lap races. So it's going to be a lot of mental strain of some of these drivers, some fast corners, some quick action. And let's see the battles that are going on right here as Manrique Cespedes was looking to attack Phil McCrack, but it's Cheese who's looking to attack on Manrique Cespedes right here as Manrique's looking to defend on the inside, Cheese on the outside line. Who will it be? Who is going to be the first to break as they get into the braking zone going side by side? It couldn't be any cleaner, but now in a moment, Cheese is going to be from the outside to the inside line. I think he's going to have the go-ahead here. Just gets ahead a little bit. It looked like almost a bump, but it's not quite. And Cheese getting the pass on that situation. Looking mighty fine, and it's clean from some of these drivers in the mid-pack to try and gain a bit more points in terms of the team championship, in terms of the actual championship. It's really great to have it. I'm going to have to get some champagne out. Is Joe Milan? I believe he is from Italy. Yeah, I believe he is. As far as I know. That's as far as I know. He does have the Italian flag on his AC profile for online, and usually that's pretty accurate. And he's gone into the Ferrari. One of the drivers who was usually in the Ferrari gave his seat up, so I'm gonna have to assume they put the Italian in the right spot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Your brother, yeah. Hell yeah. We have a few Italians here that are usually in the stream. We got Michele, a couple Italians we like to hang out with. You guys are fast drivers, let me tell you that much. Driving's in there, especially with something like a Ferrari right here. All right, Manrique Cespedes has lost a little bit of pace right here as after he flipped the car. He was finding it back up. Phil McCrack got ahead of him in that situation. Yeah, we're literally everywhere, including here, guys, including this. I am half Italian. Actually, you know, my grandparents come from Italy, so it's true. And a little bit of Spain, a little bit of Spanish. I got in terms of racing, guys, the half Spanish, half Italian, pretty good for racing. Not gonna lie, I'll take those genes any day. So, as we see here, our fellow Spaniard Manrique Cespedes getting onto the outside line, making the move to Phil McCrack. Phil McCrack's getting that dirty air. And Cheese, it seems like, man, they're just going back and forth and back and forth. And Cheese has found himself back into PA from this battle. But guys, here up in the front lines, we have Dakota catching up to a back marker. Seeming to be a very tame race, except for the ones in the back here. Can I say some words? Don't say pizza pasta. Man, my Italian is not the best one. When it comes to me being on the track, let me say, sono ovunque, right? Everywhere on the track. Yeah, I'm a little bit everywhere. Oh. I don't even know if I use that word right. Some of those words, man, in Italian, get me on the... Oh my gosh, who spun out of the track? It's not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's there. Whenever I tell all the other drivers, you know, when they're around me, when we're having some hot moments, I remember the words that my grandmother told me, which was piano piano. You know, when you get onto the truck, you get onto driving, piano piano. You know, take it easy. Oh man, I always get to josh around a little bit in Italian. Man, my Italian used to be much better, and then I picked up way more Spanish. Went to Spain for a while, and it suffered for a bit from that. And guys, it looks like in this moment, we've got a safety car as everyone is in the second gear. Let's see what's going to happen. This could be the disruptor that the race needed, as the whole grid was kind of in a race. Let's see if Dakota, will he be pitting, guys? This is the question: is will he be pitting? It really looks like he's on the edge to pit. 100%. He's going into the pits, guys. He's getting off of the medium tires. I think he's going to get himself another stint on the mediums. I think it's going to be that as Niche is getting out, staying out to catch up. Rico's going into the pits. Dras had pitted earlier for this medium tires. So I don't know if he's going to want to get into the pits again, although I don't know if his medium tires will last him to the rest of the race. I think Spider Monkey might take this opportunity. Nope, Dras is saying we're going, we're doing it. We got fuel to the end of the race, or at least fuel till the part of the end of the race. As Spider Monkey here, hey, I see you getting out of gear a little bit there in the pit lane. I see you going up 4-5 at the moment. Let's see if he's going to be able to find his pit box. He gets into the pits right here. The mechanics are coming out. Let me do this. Let me do this view for you. Let me do. I don't even know which one. That's the fuel, and we go. green. I think he did mostly. He did tires there. He did tires. He didn't do that much fuel. I think he had enough fuel. It was a very short pit stop. Oh my gosh, the rotation there that Esteban is getting. Ooh, Takota's looking to heat up his tires. He's trying to do some funny things, staying within the right gearing, but just getting back and forth, heating up the tires, slowing down. I think it's going to be a good turnout with this. The second safety car restart will be everything in this race, guys. Can they survive? I think soft tires can last for 15 laps around Interlagos. We saw Joe Milan nearly do it. He did. I don't know if it was 20 laps around, but he definitely did at least 15 if it wasn't for that. But it could have been 19 laps for him. We're gonna have to take a lot of time to see people catch up here. Dras decides to go in the pits now. Wow, interesting. So he goes for another lap around, hits his pit box, gets all the tires on. And he's out for it. Maybe his goal was to be like when all the drivers were slower, but I mean, I would have probably done that sooner than later. That'd have been it. 1-2 Ferrari, put 10 euros on it, yeah. Yo, Rich, AMS2's got some nice force feedback. The testing was good. The update was nice. Are you going to try it out on LFM? Are you going to get into it? That seems like it's going to be fun. Like LFM, we were talking about my thoughts on it earlier. But AMS2 getting into LFM is like a whole thing to be able to branch out, because AC Evo, or Evo as we call it, AC Evoluzione, is going to be a lot bigger when it comes down to it. And hopefully it's not going to spread out the AC community, but I think LFM has been getting ready for that. So they've got AMS2 getting set up, guys. They've got some of the iRacing stuff that they did this year. This season, I mean, it was kind of in this year, but it was mostly this season that they introduced the iRacing stuff. But it's not like a continuous series. They can't really, I don't think they can get into the iRacing space nearly that way. Their crown jewel still to this day is ACC. But we'll see if some of those ACC drivers are going to be looking to get over the AC Evo. We'll see if they're going to be able to get over there. Okay, it's going to be interesting. And now let's see. I wanted to see this angle right here. That one, yes, this is the one that we've got to see, where we got the safety car queue with the NABS logo right on the back of the wing. We gotta love it. I would say Ferrari 1-2 is possible. We got Joe Milan and Dras, the two Ferraris, in a 3 and 4 position right now. But our championship leader, Takota, and his second in champion contender, Rico, is right behind. So in terms of the drivers that we've got here, I see no better like finale to this season in the NABS. No Mickey moments. No. Oh man. You know, we have the Texas speech, not the Texas speech, but the celebration. It's not Mickey, but it's no Mikey. No, it's pretty much, it might as well be the same in terms of that.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Pretty much on that one. Pretty much. Mickey, Mikey, the old Mickey Schumacher. They're gonna do him proud, guys. They're gonna do him proud as we get through. We got a few more laps to go out here. And it's good that they got on the soft tires because clearly it seems like this is the place to be when you're talking the soft tires. Like, clearly. Is it going to be in this lap? Not yet. Not in this lap. Not yet. I think it's going to be one more. Why the safety car? I believe there was an incident in the back. I believe there was a little bit of an incident. I didn't see the incident, and we're not going to go into the replay to watch it now because I think we got one more lap. Usually, it's like if we see it and it's obvious, we'll go watch it. But it wasn't exactly obvious for which cars were involved in the incident. So we're just waiting on by for this restart in the end. But man, that Ferrari, that 1-2, could be possible with the team play. Maybe Dakota and Rico get into a little bit of fighting and they find it. Like, we'll have to see. We will really have to see. The most German ex-AC streamer are all in AMS2 today. Whoa, really? Everyone's in AMS2? No way, dude. It's hype. See, I never jump onto some hype stuff like that. I know a lot of people usually go like when Le Mans Ultimate came out, a lot of the drivers went out and were playing a lot of Le Mans Ultimate and then or Le Mans Ultimate. That's the, if there's any language, Federico, that I do speak more fluently, it's definitely going to be French. I come from the French part of Canada, so that's definitely the reason why. Montreal is my home track. So, all right, it seems like it's going to be in this lap. Dakota's trying to get some heat into the tires by letting the safety car go and then getting some heat into the brakes. Very smart from our championship leader right now to be doing some of these things. Just kind of anything to be able to get you going, right? Just kind of anything. Got Airbus Telefonica. Oh my goodness. Yo, Flat Rich gifting over the sub to Federico the Happiness Gaming. Much appreciated for that. Let me get the song. Welcoming on in Federico to the galaxy. Well, you're a star in the galaxy. You're already in the galaxy. You already followed the channel. But yeah, let's go. Get into it. Much appreciated, Rich, for the gifted sub. Is it going to be in this lap? Safety car in this lap. No unlapping. No unlapping. No unlapping is going to be allowed here. Whoops. As we get on for our safety car restart in this moment. When is Dakota going to get off on the pace? When is he going to look for it?
This is all we need.
This is all we need. I jumped onto some random thing. All right, let's get into it. When is he going to restart? And it's away we go. Dakota's restarting this race right here with Rico behind him. We've got the two Ferraris dead on his tail. And what will it be? Getting in through the first corner. They're flying fast, already in 7th gear. Boom, boom, boom. They get down into the corner. It's going to be Rico spitting out just a little bit too much. A little bit of that oversteer. And it's Rico going off wide. Down into P7, down into P8, down into P9. Will he be able to catch back up? There was no real contact, no collisions right there. And it seems like Drass and Joe Milan are behind. The two Ferraris were having a little bit of trouble right there. Drass was able to get ahead into P2, but it seems like Rico. Oh my goodness. Coaching at Lausitz Ring is tough, dude. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. How about this? We finish up with an F1 race on our last race of the season for NABS, guys. We're at Interlagos. Yeah, you know you like it, Eduardo. You know you like it. Now, let's see, guys. Our third safety car restart right here. And there's only 11 laps to go. And our the closest race lead between Rico and Dakota for the championship has resulted in him spinning out on the first corner and Dakota, our championship leader, getting on out. And yes, Spider Monkey has seemed to count himself a P5 out of this position right here, flying through in the beginning. But he's got Joe Milan, who's one of the fastest drivers right here in the Ferrari, is on his back. And now they're going side by side down into T1. What will it be? Let's get out here with the cam tool. Let's get those presets back in. Spider Monkey trying to get out on the outside line right here, and it is an intense amount of battling. Holy moly. It's a good track for fighting. Interlagos is great for these F1 cars, and Joe Milan's locking up, and he's gone. Oh my goodness. He's lost 2 places off that. He's getting back onto the track, down into P10. It's heartbreak for Joe Milan, as he's been one of the newer NABS drivers who's found himself into a podium earlier on his debut. Guys, he's one of the only drivers who can say that on a debut drive, he's gotten out into P3 and got it into the podium. He has the fastest lap around this track, but he's now into P14. It seems like he's got himself a little bit of a situation. A little bit of a situation indeed, as he's just lifting. Wait a minute. Is this another safety car? Another safety car. Another safety car has happened, and this is going to get the grid up, and we'll see who's going to be going into the pits. Not Dakota. Oh my goodness. So 4 safety cars? Am I right? Am I dreaming? Is this real life? Yes, the safety car is getting out of the pits, and it's going to be it. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that. Holy moly. The grid is so closely stacked because we had a safety car restart. But even then, the grid was insanely closely stacked in terms of the qualifying. The first top 10 cars were all within a second. And I know when it comes to F1, you know, the timing matters a little bit more. But being all within a second? Yo. The TTS for...
is faster than you.
Getting on in with the Ferrari engineer TTS. Man, will it be? I think this is going to be a short one. Potentially there was some... I honestly think it was the contact. Maybe Joe Milan getting back onto the track had some more contacts right there. He's definitely faster than all the drivers. He's got the fastest lap on the grid, but it's just unfortunate that he hasn't been able to get himself lucky enough. He was P4 or P3 starting it out. But damn. As we get through another couple laps of safety car, the end of this is going to result in something crazy because Dakota has withstood 2 safety car restarts. 3 now. Is that era correct messages from the Ferrari engineer? Oh man, that's too good. I like how Dakota's giving way more room and then going into the braking zone. It is in fact, yep. All right, so cars can now catch up. They can leave second gear, so some of the cars in the back will be able to catch up as they get through that lap. Let me say, the safety direction with Bot on this has been absolutely perfect, guys. Yeah, historically accurate to the T, absolutely. And you guys see this as we're on Dablo's POV here. We're in the NABS livery car. If you guys want to get into it, it's !NABS to be a driver for the next season out here. It'll be intense. I think the rivalries are already starting, and this season is just a precursor into what could be even more intense into the next one. Now let's see if it's going to be safety car in this next lap. Valtsia's lap, but apparently he didn't go through. Who else is lapped and not unlapping themselves? I don't think anyone. Paige is... Oh, Paige is having a moment. Don't go back on the track. Don't go back on the track, Paige. Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. He's on the track. He's back on the track. Well, I guess we can't race restart now. Not when there's a car right in front of our race leaders. Can't do that now, can we? Or are we going to? No, it's going to be in probably the next lap. Keep it slow. Let Paige get through. Give him some head start. And then restart the race after this, guys. We're going to get it in. It's going to be 7 laps to go. All right. I don't know. Will Dakota be able to do it? Will Drass catch up? We've got Cheese, who's Dakota's teammate, to kind of gatekeep P3 up top. What a spread they have. It is a wild spread. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, I'll just drink some water because when we get to the race restart, guys, we will not be shutting up. I will tell you, it's going to be this till the end. I don't think it's going to be there. And it is going to be safety car in this lap, So the drivers can start weaving their tires a little bit more. And we're going to see the grid get extremely, extremely tight in just a moment as all the cars, you know, they've been safer and safer. It's really nice that all the drivers have been very safe during safety cars, because even at the beginning when I first started NABS, we had some moments in the safety cars when people were like getting so close to each other. It's like, you just don't need that. Not at least there. Dude, we're gonna see some incidents here. We're happiness going, yo. We're about to witness some murder potentially. I don't know. It's gonna be at the start of next lap. This is gonna be the telling lap, because you know everything has led to these little safety car restarts changing the course of the race. Dakota's found himself into P1. Rico fell through on the last restart, but he still got soft tires. No one really pitted off that last safety car because they were too worried about having to catch up from there. And there you go. The safety car is going off. It's going to be going out into the pits in just a moment. And Dakota is on a moment of hesitation, but a moment of focus, a moment of confidence for this driver right here. He's done it once. He's done it again. He's been able to find himself some podiums and some P1s in this race here, in this season. So let's see if he's going to be able to get it in once more as they go on looking for a race restart. It's not going to be it just yet. They're kind of gaining on it. Some of the drivers in the back have been looking for it, and when is it going to be? Yeah, this has got it right now. And I would take one out of Eduardo's book. When you think the driver behind you is going to ease up, when they're going to let up for just a minute, you make the jump for it and you start going on. Any rolling start like that, you got to try and get that jump ahead and see if you can get yourself up into this. Now, guys, what is going on here? So much action on the first quarter, and the camera's messing up. Holy moly. Rico's already found himself a position right here, and he's looking pretty safe going into the next corner. Cheeses might just look for an attack, but I don't think he's going to have any space for that. And it's Drass and Spider Monkey that is going to be the cars in between Dakota and Rico, guys. Monkey and Drass. It's like, you can't make this up, but these guys have really been like somewhat rivals, but like in a good way, is like competition rivals throughout this entire season. They've been going back and forth, and now it'll have to be the Spider Monkey to look and push away from Rico right here. I don't know if he's going to have the pace. It looks like Rico's definitely pressuring the Spider Monkey. And as we get on to the straight here, as we start on for a 5-lap race, guys, it's been all of this up to this, but a 5-lap sprint race that we've got here on our soft tires. And our safety car driver disconnected from the server, so we won't have any more safety cars. Don't worry, don't worry. Rico's able to get by Spider Monkey on the straight, no problem. And now he's setting his sights on the Ferrari, who's looking. Oh my gosh, Dakota is being very defensive, not trying to give up any slipstream, but it's within 0.2 of a second. It's weaving back and forth, and Drass is looking to send on the inside. He didn't have it just quite yet. And Dakota is going through for another bit up in the front here. But Rico's been catching up. And if it's not anything, it's Rico who said, like, man, he had a bad safety car restart before, but this one couldn't have been any better for him in terms of getting up and getting in view of the P1 position. As we're getting so tight on the last couple corners. A few battles here. Armin looking to battle it out. We got Phil McCrack and Garfield surrounding him. As Drass under pressure now from Rico within just 0.5 seconds. Will he get a slipstream on this straight? Will he be able to kind of get into the toe? Spider Monkey's in the toe of Rico right here. You might look to send a fakie. Spider Monkey's infamous for sending those fakey moves on the inside and then just making you second guess yourself under that pressure. Let's go. It's been an intense season, guys. 11 rounds, and this is the 11th round that it's all led up to. So many races under these racers' belt, and listen, what they said from the beginning is if they can show up, if they can get these races in, they should get the championship. It would be possible. Now Rico and Dakota are battling out for it, guys. Dakota's only 10 points ahead in the championship, which means he has to finish 2 positions ahead of Rico. He can't finish more than 2 positions behind of Rico. He can actually finish right behind Rico and still get it, but not 2 positions. I don't think so. So if Rico's able to catch up in these last couple laps, we're going to have to see. It's all eyes on this, because this is the championship contender and the championship moment all boiling down to an intense race at Interlagos. And it is Paige spitting out So all the drivers getting through are now going to have to adjust to that little moment right there as he's holding the brakes. No other driver is going to be able to... other drivers hitting him. Thank goodness, thank goodness. As Rico, guys, this is what we were talking about. As they get into the end of the race, they're starting to get better and better pace, and it's Rico. Why was I looking away for a moment? He's gotten by Dress on the outside or the inside. You know, I don't really know where it was, but I assume it was on the inside of T1 because that's usually where people get their corner done in. But with that slipstream on this straight, he was able to find it, but now he's 0.8 seconds away. This is the battle we need to watch, guys. If it's not going to be the battle that dictates the championship, okay, even if Rico gets ahead, he might still not win in the championship in terms of the points. But if this is going to be the battle to say that, you know, yeah, you won the championship, but I won the last race, I won the last battle, that is going to be such a move, such a power move. Let's see.
Can you do a race summary?
Race summary so far. 4 safety cars in this race, okay? In the second safety car restart, we had Dakota, Rico, then the 2 Ferraris. There was a huge incident. Rico fell back down into P6, but now with only 3 laps left, he's getting into the 107s, and he's only 0.6 away from Dakota right here, and Rico's looking to be racing out of his mind, getting into the last 3 laps right here. They got 43, 44, and 45 up to go. So 3 laps, and they're all on soft tires that are decently fresh. So they're not going to be spinning out on these tires. I think the tires are not going to be, you know, degraded too much. So the pace that we're getting out here is definitely going to be up to the 107s as Rico's looking to claw back some pace right here. Dakota's just keeping that 0.6 gap, but Rico's getting it into the 0.5. If Rico could find a slipstream with 2 laps, it would be just enough to finally maybe get by and claim his position back into P1 in this race. He hasn't had too many moments of P1, man. Rico's been having a tough race for that. He had traffic from Cheese. Like at the beginning of this race, Rico got traffic from Cheese. Dakota was battling. We had Joe Milan, who was leading this race for a considerable amount of race. Drass was leading this race even. So the Ferraris were looking extremely good this race. But it is in the end, Dakota and Rico with 2 laps to go. Rico's got straight into the slipstream, and now Dakota's going to have to be a defensive lion on these next few laps. Let's get a different view right here. Let's go R2. The R2-D2. Was this the one we had before? I guess we go R3. I guess that's the one we had before. But it's a nice one to watch the battle. Only 4/10 of time in between these 2 drivers. And that's all it'll take is a better exit out onto the main straight. Getting these turns right, getting this sector clean, and then making sure that he can be close enough to get that slipstream will be absolutely important for Rico as he's looking to catch up to Dakota. He's gotten extremely close within 4/10 of time, but will it matter when he gets out to the exit? He's down into 6/10 of time. A little bit of a stutter right there on my end. What will it be? Dakota gets an amazing exit. My goodness, he's racing out of his absolute mind as we see a couple of the battles in the backside here. Phil McCrack was out there. Woolley is looking to potentially get up into P10. Actually, he's 10 seconds behind, so Manry Thespades is comfortably within the points right there. But let me not take my eyes off of this as we get into the last lap of this race, and Drass is with only 0.6 seconds, so it's like a 1-2-3 battle going on. But they've got considerable gaps. To that, like, slipstream is not super effective. They'd have to, like, someone's gonna have to make a mistake, and I don't know who it's gonna be, but if any of these drivers are gonna make a mistake, it is gonna be the utmost insanely biggest mistake of the championship that we've ever seen. So we're gonna have to just watch on here as Rico is trying to catch up. Dakota is in a championship position, looking to get on in a P1 and win the championship on these last few corners. Is it gonna be enough for Dakota here as we get on into his POV, getting into the last straight? He's 4/10 ahead of Rico on the last final lap. Go Dakota, says Sammy, as we get on through. Dakota is going to be it, I believe, after 11 rounds of the NABS season with Rico right behind him, his championship contender. A P1 at Interlagos and a flying finish for these drivers right here, guys. As Dakota has found himself a win. in the NABS League, and not only a win in the NABS League, but an absolute championship win. An absolute showing right here today. Till the finish, boys. Till the finish. Rico and Dakota were going side by side, and now we have the teammates right here celebrating their win, and all the drivers. Look at this, guys. You cannot find a grid that is more tight-knit than this right here. All these drivers, hats off to them. Cheese Armin, Dras, Spider Monkey, Joe Milan. We've got Michael Sidlecki. A couple of the other ones, Manry Thespedes, Niche Woolley, Onion, of course, who's out of this race. Unfortunately, so sad for you for retiring from this race, Onion. Oh my goodness. Yo, no 10 euros. Don't give me the 10 euros. Oh man, what a series. What a series indeed. From our championship winner, Dakota, who's out here doing a little bit of a victory lap. And guys, it's a bittersweet race for Rico out here, who's in back-to-back races, okay, has had the pace, has been the faster driver in some of these races, and has just not been able to put it together. Has been so unlucky in those moments with safety car restarts and everything like that. So rough for him, but a championship win for Dakota, guys. In the end, that is it from Brazil at Interlagos. A beautiful mural of Ayrton Senna right there to top it off. You know, paying homage to the greats on this one here. And holy moly. If that wasn't a journey, with Spider Monkey going P11 to P4 on the last race of the season, man, I don't even know. With that alternate strategy starting on the mediums worked out for you, buddy. That's all I'm going to say. It worked out for you, my man. And, wow. Just, wow. A crazy finale to a crazy season. An absolute final countdown, 4 safety cars, and they were all done with extreme precision, and all the cars and all the drivers were racing super clean, all to find, guys, a catamaran win, a cataram instead of cataram. I don't even know. The Meowaram with Dakota, guys, getting P1 in this. Now let's go. Let's get into it. We're going to get some interviews now. Let's get into the interview box. It's time right here. We're going to be discussing who is going to be out here for a beautiful, beautiful interview. Who is P3? Who is P3? Am I crazy? Rico and then Dras. It was Dras. Oh, it was Sammy? Got you. Got you. It was Dras, right? It was totally Dras. Man, what a crazy, crazy finish. All right, let's get some interviews going on here. And let's steal Drasen. Man, oh man. All right, let's talk to our third place winner. Finally getting into the podium after a long season. Let's hear it from him. Let's hear it from Dras. Let's get him on in. Get him on in. Get on the interview. Oh, I jumped in after. I just put him into an empty interview spot. Let's go. All right, let's get my voice connected. Wait a minute. What? Hold on. Okay, apparently my settings aren't right. Give me a second. Dras. We don't even hear you. Oh wait, maybe stream hears you, but I don't. Which one is it? Yes, here. Perfect. All right, sorry about that, Dras. What up?
Hello. It's been a while.
Dude, it has been a while. And how about, okay, so now we hear you. Okay, perfect. So, Dras, a P3 out of that, some points for the Ferrari at the end of the season. How was that drive for the last round of this season? How was it for you?
I'm quite happy with her podium, you know. I don't think I've had those in the last couple of months. I think my last podium may have been Azerbaijan, but, you know, pretty chuffed to take Ferrari onto the podium again, and myself. Yeah, I hope I can continue this form into the next season. Thoroughly enjoy it. Got the first row seat to the championship battle, which was quite interesting, so yeah, can't complain.
First row seat to championship battle for sure. And even for a bit of that race, you were leading, and then you had to go off into the pits. So how was the strategy for you this race through quali and then into the race?
So I would have loved to qualify a bit higher, but that was my own mistake that I bottled the lap. Nonetheless, started, I think, P6, P7 I started, and to end up on the podium is pretty fantastic. I went through the soft mediums. Think luck played a huge role. Yeah, pretty happy. Congratulations to Dakota on the championship. Rico put up a great battle, and congratulations to the Caterham boys on the constructor win.
Yeah, that was absolutely huge. They were doing some big team play today, so big win.
They were.
For those.
They were.
Yeah. Well,
I was trying to battle Dakota as hard as I could, so Rico could catch up. But yeah. And in the end, best man won. So it was unfortunate from Rico's side of things because he got taken out a couple of times in the race, which we'll look into.
Yeah. We'll definitely take a look back into it. And he did get taken out in Montreal. He got taken out a little bit today too. Yeah. So Rico's got unlucky on that for the championship.
Went down to the wire literally. So yeah.
Yeah, right down into the last round, down to them just battling it out side by side. Couldn't have asked for a better turnout for the NABS, let me tell you that much. And it's good to see some reserve drivers in here. But hey, Dras, it's great to have you on the podium. I hope to see you next season on some more podium runs, and we'll be watching that pace. And good luck for the next ones. Congratulations on the P3, an awesome finish to the season, my guy.
Cheers, Adam. Cheers. Have a good evening.
You too. Cheers. All right, y'all. Now we're going to get our P2 runner. It's going to be a bittersweet conversation. Rico's going to be in here. We'll just preface that with it's going to be a tough time for him. But, hey, we'll still get him in. We'll still talk. We'll still see what's on his mind. Let's go. Yo, Rico. I'm going to hear that you're connected. I hope you are. A little bit of quiet. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah. Man, I mean, congrats for the P2, but a tough break for a championship from last race in Montreal and this race as well. You've been driving super hard. You're one of the fastest cars on the grid, if not always the fastest, putting the fastest time down today as well. Kind of unfortunate. How are you feeling after that?
Like, not bad, because I was at peace with losing the championship, so I'm not really frustrated, but getting crashed 2 times in a row is not nice.
Yeah, I totally get that, man. It's tough when the clean racing turns into that. Some of the safety car restarts didn't go so well for you at Montreal or here at Interlagos. But still, throughout this season, I think you've been extremely fast, and like like a lot of the drivers are saying, you've been super quick, and it's fun. It's fun to see you driving out there. You're getting Dakota, giving him a run for his money right at the end. So I was saying, even if you didn't win the championship, you would have definitely proved that you're out here for the battle. So, man, congrats for the P2. Is there anything you're looking forward to? You're going to be driving in the next season, maybe? Have you decided yet?
What?
Have you decided if you're going to be driving in the next season, pushing it again to the limit in the NABS?
Of course, yeah.
All right. Well, I hear, of course.
Yeah.
So you're at peace with losing this championship,
but fast in those cars.
Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna see the 2010 car is gonna be a little bit of a difference.
That doesn't have oversteer.
Oh. Yeah, if there's any driver that we've seen that when the cars get into oversteer, it's like those tires are degraded and it gets a rough time. I remember some moments at Mugello and whatnot, but hey, it's been an amazing season seeing you drive around, Rico. Huge congratulations. I mean, P2 in the championship and P2 in this race, but let's see if P1 next season. Come on, it's gonna be it. We're rooting for you on it.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah. All right, GG's, Rico. I'll send you back to the paddock. Congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Now we're gonna be talking to our first place winner. He's gonna be happy. He's just 13 bot.
Hello. How are you doing, guys? Just a quick thing. Would you mind interviewing Dakota and Steve, because they just won the constructors as well?
Yeah. Do I do them not at the same time, but
yeah, at the same time. Why not?
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Of course. All right. Sounds good, bot. Let's do it. Where's Dakota? Where's Cheese? All right. Let's get Dakota in here first.
Hello.
Yo. Where is Steven? I don't see him on the list.
He's at the bottom. He's at S.
Oh, I do see him. Okay, he wasn't there for a second. He was. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you could just put himself in there.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, y'all. We got the Steven Cheesin, as I've been saying, and Dakota, guys. You've been doing some team play right at the end there. It looked really, really good. Into a championship win for Dakota. Congrats. And a championship for the Caterham, Meowaram, however I'm going to say.
Caterham.
Caterham. Guys, how you feeling on that? Congrats.
Yeah, man.
Feels good.
Feels all right, yeah, to take the 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me switch up. I want to get like both your faces. I'm just interviewing dogs and cats out here. This is the best stuff.
For real. For real.
Man, Dakota, were you a little nervous at the end there? Rico was devilishly catching up. He was very fast, and I was like, if there's anything that's riding on this, like one corner, and it could be the whole championship gone. That is one of those moments where you could start locking up. So how's it feeling coming in there at the end?
Very nervous at the end. I didn't expect him to come back like that. I had the 10-second gap because of his issues with his internet and stuff. And I thought,
hey, am I defending? Am I defending?
And you're defending, of course, not forgetting the green wall. And yeah, then there was a safety car, and he came back, and it was tough.
Yeah, actually, after that safety car and the fourth restart, he had like fire in his eyes. Yeah.
He wanted it
man,
because he got taken out, right? He needed it. It was. Yeah, I feel bad for him though, because like he got taken out twice. I feel like, do you know the polar bear in Texas Arlington meme?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now. I was fucking 15 points behind. He gets taken out twice, and I take it like this.
Right at the end, but it was down to the wire. You guys were extremely close in terms of pace, but man,
he was quite a bit faster at the end.
He was 3/10 quicker on the quali, which was very fast.
Horrible quali. Me and Steven, he tried his best to give me the
saw
slippy, but I just couldn't get the timing right, so I don't know. Bit of
trying to give that slippy.
We had a bit of miscommunication there on the quali. We'll be working on that for next season for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see more team play coming out of you guys. I saw, Steven, that was huge in terms of you let Dakota by at one point, and then you were holding up Rico, and that was definitely a big part of that race, even if it was at the beginning before the major safety cars. How was that when you were battling? You even like legit for a whole lap, you guys were going back and forth, and you were sending it on his inside.
Yeah. I was trying my Dutch Minister of Defense move. And it definitely worked because it gave Dakota about 10 seconds until I got a bit of desync together with Rico's. That's when I spun. Because he desynced into me basically, so there was nothing we could do about it, unfortunately. But then Dakota was already 10 seconds ahead, so I had done what I needed to do. Then the safety car came out, so it kind of got neutralized. But hey, I gave up my strat a little bit for Dakota, and it worked out because we won both championships. So I'm happy.
Team play for the win. For that, Steven, I'm gonna give you the Galaxy Driver of the Day, both at once. Get the 1 and 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rebob, you guys got it, man. Congratulations, a huge win. How are you guys gonna celebrate this win?
A lot of drinking.
I'm gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna eat so fucking hard. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Awesome, guys. Awesome.
As well, yeah.
Well, congratulations, and hey, good luck for the next season. It's the end of this season too, but we're gonna get into a whole new season where the points are gonna get reset. We start from ground zero on that one. Yes. So, hey.
Before we go, I wanna just make a little public service announcement.
Yes, sir.
I'll just leak it out a little bit. We'll be doing F2 next season as well as F1. So we're gonna actually be doing 2 championships again, which we haven't done in a while.
Hype is so real. Okay, guys, you heard it here first. The F2 is coming back. We're going to get the 2010s and the F2 Tandem League. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, hey, I might get into the F2 League a little bit. That might be my broadcast the F1, drive the F2s. Yeah, let's see.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Oh, man. What a season it's going to be. But, guys, congratulations for the win. The Constructors Championship for the Cataram, as I like to call it. It's just stuck. It's just sticking in my head. It's stuck forever now. So, guys, congrats. And Dakota for the championship, even though it was a little dicey at the end. Yeah. Still got it in the end. So, congratulations on that. You get yourself a trophy. We'll find you one somehow, some way.
Somehow, yeah.
I have to go to the store and buy my own trophy.
It's
Yeah.
like a participation trophy for real.
Yeah.
Indeed. But guys, good racing, and I hope to see you in the next season. Until then, we'll catch you on the next ones. Put you back in the
Alright,
paddock.
man. Thanks.
Yeah. Peace out. All right. Listen, that was an insane season. And that got me all tired. I'm sleepy on that almost. Like, holy moly. The drivers were the one driving, and I'm the one here going like, wow, that took a lot out of me. Oh man, what a finish for the race, guys. In the NABS, round 11 rounds, week after week, these drivers were putting it in, getting the times down, and at the end, it couldn't have been anything better than some team play to get up top, to get into the podium. A win for Dakota, a second place for Rico, third place in the championship goes to Bot, and then I think, man, Spider Monkey might have gotten enough points with that P4, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see, guys. It's always interesting. How many points do they get for a win? 25 points for a win, 18, 15, then 12. I don't know if it'll be enough for Spider Monkey, but my goodness, guys, we're gonna have to see as the end of this round comes to an end. A new dawn is gonna be starting, as you guys heard it here first. A new dawn has begun and is already the beginnings of season 3 of the NABS. It's gonna be intense, guys. After getting this championship and having something so close, you know Rico's gonna come out and be flying for next season. You know Dakota's gonna come out and try and defend his title. You know Bot's gonna be out here. We got Spider Monkey, Drass, Steven Cheesin, the Oddish is gonna be back. Got Dreads, Mr. Tichu, Dablo. Guys, I wish to see Joe Milan on the next ones, of course, and some of our back runners as well. Guys, Wooly, especially Wooly, thanks for the follow there. Laluch, guys, Rays, Oddish, you know, Ferox, Oshi, Armin, Manry Thespades, Phil McCrack, Fent Garfield, man, Valtzy even. All of these drivers have put it together to make it a beautiful, beautiful series. I've been more than happy to commentate and broadcast it, and I'm more than happy that it comes to an end in the most brilliant of ways out here in Interlagos. So we'll catch you guys next time for some Season 3 action. It's going to be intense. Don't miss it.